very costly. Your life depends now on the mistakes that you make. Young people, our young men. And that's why I'm bringing you out today, because I know, please forgive me, it's Women's Month. But women have struggled and suffered so. And women have tried so hard to raise sons alone. So that's why I talk to young men today. I'm talking to you. Because the mistakes you make now, your life will depend on it. And I know your mothers tell you, your grandmothers tell you, your teachers tell you, man next door, the mentor, the coach, they tell you, but you don't believe it. And God has allowed you to see witnesses of every tragedy that there is, but some of you still don't believe it. And God is saying to you, young men, what is it going to take? Does it have to be your life?
Jesus. My God.
Does it have to be your being in the gang? Does it have to be your blatant disregard for authority?
Come on here. Stay right there.
Does it have to be your rebelliousness in the house? What is it going to take for the mothers and the fathers who have struggled so to get you where you are, that you understand that you have something worth saving? That there are generations that are depending on your lives right now. Some of you right now, there are children up in heaven that God has as angels that are waiting to be dispatched to earth, but we don't know what they're going to come to. Because our young black boys, they don't want to be men. They don't want responsibility. They don't want to run households, and they don't want to be educated. They just want to do things that will discredit who they are and the blood and the sweat and the tears of our ancestors. They don't want to understand the struggle. They don't understand the days when you couldn't go in a Hyatt hotel, or the days that you couldn't live in certain neighborhoods. See, they don't understand that. So the sense of education is very far-fetched for them, because they have everything they think they want. And they have it because their parents have given it to them. So they don't even realize that you have to work and struggle for these things. I pray more than anything else in my heart that you young men who have come into the church, whatever reason you're here for, whether your mother made you, whether you had no choice, doesn't matter. You're here. And you're here for a reason. Because God has something for you. Your pastor is getting ready to be elevated to bishop. Some of you young men need to begin to prepare your minds and your spirits for where God is directing you in this ministry. Because he's going to use you. He's going to use you to hold his hands up. He's going to use some of you to bring your friends and your teammates and your classmates into the house of God. Because if God doesn't use you, we're lost. If this cycle of destruction doesn't turn around soon, the black child is going to be extinct. And I'm going to share something else with you today that I realized this week. I I've been placed in a school right now, and I'm retired, but I had a friend that called and asked me would I come and give some support to them, and it's a totally almost Hispanic school. And I looked at those Spanish children. They're hungering for education. Mm-hmm. And if you think about the Hispanic men, they will work night and day and night. The same way that we used to do. The same way that the black man would not turn down any job. They've come and they've taken over every area of custodial work, of construction work. Why? Because we sitting up there talking about, I ain't doing that.
Tell it. That's it. Tell it.
I ain't going there. I ain't working 8 hours. I'm not doing no overtime. Broke is a joke.
Tell it.
But got a nerve to say what you will not do. And then going to your mothers and begging them for money. I told the students the other day, I told every one of them, because the only ones in the class that are acting like fools are the black ones. I said to the Hispanic one, in a few years you all are going to have an Hispanic president. Mm-hmm. I said, why do you think I say that? Think about what I'm saying and think about who I am and what I am, and think about why I'm saying that. One of the children raised their hand and said, Mrs. Chapman, because you're black and you've had a black president. I said, absolutely. Jesus. And the same way that these Hispanic parents push their children to get education was the same way that mine pushed me. And that many of the baby boomers were educated because our parents had not even graduated from elementary school. But